Hey everybody, No Guts, No Glory here. I'm going to go ahead and quickly do just a quick little mani here. I'm going to be putting on some nail stickers, so I thought I'd share with you how I put mine on. So I hope you enjoy. Watch. I'm going to be using these floral ones. I don't know if you can see the design very well on there, but they are some roses. Very, very pretty. These are ones that say it can be used for fingers or toes, but I'm going to be using them on my fingernails. I'm going to also be using some top coat, a clear top coat. After I put them on, I like to put a top coat on to adhere them in, and they last a little bit longer. At least for me, they do. Before I go ahead and get started, what I like to do is go ahead and do my cuticles, which I've already gone and done. As you can see, I've made a couple of boo-boos. Ouch, it hurts. Yes, I know. So be very careful when you do your cuticles. And I also use a buffer. Now this is where some people may have a problem or may not have a problem. I don't know. But I've heard some people say, my nail stickers don't last very long. They start to bubble up and start to come off right away. Well, the difference between what I do and maybe some of them do is I like to buff my nails first. I buff all the top of them and get the beds a little bit rough, so that when I put the sticker on, the sticker has a rough type of surface to adhere to. At least I find that they last longer and adhere better to something that is a little bit rough. Now, like I said, I'm using just a very mild coarse type buffer, nothing really heavy duty. You don't want to tear up your nails, but so you just go ahead and buff them. So I'm going to go ahead and do that to each one. It's just a little bit to give, like I said, just to give them a little bit of a rough surface here. Okay, so that's done. See how quick that was? Now, as you see, you may be able to see or not see, they're a little bit roughed up, but now I'm going to make sure that I get all the powder residue off. You can use a brush, you know, you can use a tissue to wipe it off, but get as much of the dust off as you possibly can. So now they are ready to go. So now this is where you go ahead and start to pick out the sizes that are going to fit your nail the best. So here are the stickers right here. And get them out of the little plastic thing here. If I can get them out of here, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Okay. And this is what they are like. Now, the way that I do it is I go ahead and try to match up the best one that I think is going to fit. I just kind of roll them on there like this, trying to match up my cuticle the best I can, my nail bed, with making sure there's not too much overlapping on each side. So let's see which one will fit the best here. I'm gonna go with, I think this one is too big, so I'm gonna go with this one. So what you do is I just go ahead and I peel it off. And now I just go ahead and adhere it to my nail. Try to center it the best you can, making sure that you have enough to go on each side of the nail. As you can see there, I made sure that it was enough. It didn't overlap on this side. It didn't overlap on that side. And then you proceed to press it on. I do a downward motion and press it on as hard as I possibly can, making sure that I get my edges in really well, because that's where you're going to have some of the bubbling is on the edges. And take it all the way out to the tip of the nail. Now, with the excess that is there, I take my buffer and I just buff off the excess. And then I just gently pull. The excess usually will come right off. Let's see if I can get it. There we go. See, it just pulls right off there. Set that to the side. All right, let me get the rest of this excess off as well. All right. And I file along the edges to make sure that it is all set really nicely. I'm pulling all the little excess off, as you can see. Okay, and if you look underneath, you can see there's no more excess there. So that nail is done. So I will move on to the next one. Whoops, I got a little bit of excess here I need to peel off. There we go. There we go. So there's one. So now we're going to go on to the next nail. Let's find one that's going to, now this was the man down that I had before I told you guys about. Yeah, it just, yeah, he decided to jump ship. So he's very short. So let's see, I'm going to go with this one. Looks like it fits pretty good, rolling it over my nail bed there. So I'm going to go with that size. I'm going to peel that one off. It is a little bit tedious, guys, you know, but it's well worth it. If you get a beautiful design, you want to... I get a lot of compliments on some of them when I do my nails with the stickers. As you can see, there's that one. Now, that fit pretty good. I'm going to make sure that that sticks really well. Rub, 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 rub it down, smooth it out with some pressure. Take your nail file or your buffer, go ahead and file in a downward motion along the tip of your nail. The excess pulls off. Set that to the side. And as you can see, that one is done. See? I don't know what you guys are seeing, really. So that one's done. Going on to the third one. Let's see, the middle finger here. This one, let's see, which one's going to look like it's going to fit the best. I'm going to go with this one. This one seemed like it rolled over onto the nail bed very well and gave good coverage without too much overlapping. So I peeled that one off. And now I'm going to put that one on here. Gotta make sure I get my edges really well. There we go. There we go. That one fit good. Now I press really hard, get that stuck to the nail, use my buffer, downward motion, all the excess on the tip. Pull it off, set it to the side. Let me make sure I get all my edges done really well. All right, there we go. And that one's done. Okay, guys, I'm going to be back in just a moment. I'm going to go ahead and finish up and show you the after done product, how it all looks when they're all said and done. Be back in just a bit. And we're back, guys. Okay, this is the finished product. When you're done, you're going to have several left over. I like to keep these. I can use them as an accent nail. There are 20 inside this package, so in essence, I still have 10 left. I could do a whole nother manicure, or I could just use them as accent nails for the ones that are left over, but always save them. Some packages only come with 12, which is your whole manicure done with only 2 left over. Save those 2 because you never know if one may come off or peel, or if you just want to use it as 2 accent nails, 1 on each hand for the 2 that are left. Anyway, this is the finished product. I went ahead and gave it a top coat. I top coat mine with a clear top coat. So this is the finished product. I hope you guys like it, can see it pretty good. I like it. I like the rose. I like the gold glitter on them. This would be really, really pretty at Christmas time, but I just wanted to go ahead and get them done because I really liked this one. Alright guys, I'm gonna let you go. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you some hints and tips on how to go ahead and put your nail stickers on. So with that said, I'll see you in the next video. Remember to always let go, let God. No guts, no glory. Bye guys.